So, today we have a special episode. So I was incredibly late to even record or organize a recording. It is 10 o'clock at night, and I haven't released the episode yet as of recording. So, I've decided to put together a collection of phone calls. There's only two. The third one was busy, Daz. And this episode is going to be, just that, like, multiple guests weren't in the room this time, so we'll see how that pans out. It could be good. Yeah, I wanted to just put a little bit by myself. I don't really record on my own, just talking to no one or nothing. So this is just for me, I guess, to intro the show. We do one. I do it. Moss does an intro, I think, in his one. So I'll put his clip first. But we have a good chat. As we usually do. This is the prelude. You know, I've never really even thought about just talking to myself like this. It's strange, but I think I'll get used to it. It's almost. I think it's better always having someone else to talk to. I don't think I'll do this very often, but this is what it is. So we'll see how this goes. And if I end up liking this format, we might do it more often, and it might only just be the clips, a little bit at the start, a little bit at the end. If I've got nothing to say to put it in the middle, then it'll just carry over to the next. Considering what music to put in between, because I want a sort of musical interlude. Not too sure what to put. Probably something royalty free. I could probably get away if there's not something too attached to popular media or culture, then I'll be able to use something more known between the calls. So if not, I'll find something royalty free that I like. It'll probably be something from a past video or bit of content. So that's that. Look forward to that. What else? What else can I tell my future self? Yeah, should have done this earlier. Go to bed. Yeah, that's it. Go. Yes. This is great. Wow, it kind of feels a bit insane just sitting here talking to nothing. If I'm honest, I'm sure I'll get used to it. But that's all from me. On with the guests. It could have started there.
Welcome back. Yeah. Welcome back to the podcast. We're back on Barnzey Burns Down the World, and it's me, your favorite guy, Mossman.
Yes. A quick thing before we get really into it. You're banned from screaming.
Oh.
Yeah, because...
so I can't do this? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, because if you do, I'm
going to sabotage.
I'm going to timestamp it the same way that I do the beeps and just cut it out, and you'll lose any comedic effect.
Oh my god.
Because, I've had complaints from about 25% of my audience, which is a pretty big number.
Wow.
So that's it.
Wow, that's like one person. That's like one person complaining about it.
No, I agree with the complaints. I'm not a fan of
I don't agree with complaints. I think we need more screaming.
No, not just like senseless screaming. I'm talking more about...
Who said that? Who said that so I can go find them and hurt them?
Oh, well, I'll give you a hint. They're on the show.
Oh my god.
Not right now, not this very second, but they've been on the show. Or they're going to be on the show.
I know who this person is, and I can't believe it.
I don't know if you do, but...
I think I do, and I can't believe it. I'm devastated, and I'm crying inside. I put on a brave face for the audience and for the viewers, but I'm flipping my pocket knife right now. Can't really hear it.
No, you can't hear it.
I'm angry.
Yeah. That's all right. Well,
I can't believe they've made this change on the Barnzey Burns Down the World podcast that I can't scream my lungs out.
I mean,
but that's the way it'll be.
If you know it's going to be good, right? I can tolerate it for the edit, but I'll still have to timestamp it to fix it because it's terrible for the ears. But
what is an edit?
As in, like, oh no, this is.
You can't bring this stuff up on the podcast.
Yes, I can. I can edit it. This is actually going to be the most edited episode.
I love how we always talk about just meta stuff on the podcast. Like, oh yeah, what's the title going to be on the podcast?
That's not always. Actually, we stopped
All
doing
that.
that. We stopped doing that at, like, episode 4.
No, but no, not just that specifically, but I mean just that stuff in general. So that includes talking about the title, talking about editing, talking about while we're on the podcast. Like, we're very organized.
That's
So,
fine though, no, because it A, fills up time, B, creates content, which is also about creating the content, and C, it provides
love the content. Yeah.
it's a very valuable insight to how, like, really, like, low on the ladder this podcast actually is. Right? But you see, here's the thing. If you turn the ladder upside down, we'll actually be at the top, right? And then that puts Joe Rogan at the bottom, right? That's how that works.
Real and true.
Yeah. Now, I'm so glad that you brought up Joe Rogan, right? Because something happened on something happened on a Joe Rogan podcast episode that I listened to recently, right? Now,
what happened, man?
Do you remember how, like, one of the homework assignments that we set, like, early episode before we got double digits, was to watch the movie Fat Man?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Keep that fact in the back of your head for now, right? Because it's relevant, but it'll be relevant later.
In the back. Yep.
So, okay. Do you know who Tony Hinchcliffe is?
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Tony Hinchcliffe. That's a stupid name. No.
Okay. Are you familiar with the...
I don't know this guy, but I hate him already. Yep.
Okay, alright. Fair. But also not... there's a controversial clip I'll show you another time.
Oh my gosh. Controversial clip.
We can't play it on the show. That's how controversial it is.
No, we can't. Anyone who does a controversial clip, I hate them. No,
we're not massive fans of controversy right here on the show.
No controversy. No controversy.
Not at all. Alright, are you familiar with the comedy program Kill Tony?
No.
Okay, so basically, I don't know if they do it at multiple clubs or just at a particular club, but it is run by Tony Hinchcliffe, and basically, they just picture 1,000 people, right? They're like, hey, I want to go up on stage. So they all put their name in a hat, right? And then they get 3 minutes to be, like, on stage if your name gets drawn out of the hat. And
that's cool idea.
Best. Yeah, and you, like, first times, 5th year, 10 year, anything. And then once you do your set, it's strictly 3 minutes. Like, they'll just, like, cut your microphone if you go too long. And then a panel of judges sitting next to you, including Tony, sometimes Joe Rogan, sometimes other comedians. Alex Jones has been on it, actually. And they'll just, like, critique the fuck out of you. So it's like high risk, high reward, and it's like it's put on their YouTube. But comedians have blown up from being on Kill Tony, so it's very popular, and at least in their sphere. But Kill Tony, that's a good program. So check it out. Like, it's...
Has anyone killed Tony yet?
No. Actually, no. Instagram killed Tony. Do you know why?
Oh my gosh. He died.
Yeah. You know, because they don't like the word kill. So they killed his Instagram account.
Oh my gosh.
They're like, no, we can't have this. That's not good. That's not acceptable. But the show's name is Kill Tony.
So, I believe they do that.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not acceptable. Wow. That's a form of censorship that I am not a part of.
You know what's funny? There's a similar thing, but that Obi-Wan show.
Yeah.
Because they depicted Order 66.
Right. And they just cut it, or...
And there were these people on, like, Twitter getting upset how it's like similar to, like, a school shooting.
Well,
I mean, technically it was.
You're right, actually.
Technically.
Yeah. I can't believe Disney depicted a school shooting, even in a fictional universe.
In their show, right after a school shooting happened in real life. I can't believe it. I can't believe they would do that.
Well, that's not acceptable. We can get back to Kenobi in a second, but I had a point.
Yeah.
On the most recent episode that Tony Hinchcliffe appeared on Joe Rogan's podcast, he told Joe to go watch Fat Man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's like, hey dude, there's this amazing movie with where Mel Gibson plays Santa Claus, and they, like, got guns and shit, and he's like, there's like a subplot with the government, and, like, there's an assassin who's after Santa, and it's just a great Christmas movie, and apparently he's watched it every year since it's come out. Like, on Christmas. And Joe's like, wow, that sounds like a really good movie. I'll check it out. So basically what I'm saying is that Joe Rogan is stealing our ideas. That's how good we are.
So true. All
right, Tony
we brought it up first.
Yeah, he had to have seen the episode and gone, like, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm going to bring this up on
He saw our episode. Yeah. He saw our episode and stole the material It's just
That's
well,
just
we kind of appreciate the idea thievery, frankly,
yeah.
because then it gets our name out there and whatnot.
Well, you see,
We
that's the
can
thing. He
do
never named
that, and we can.
us. He never named us. That's the biggest problem.
Well,
So
that's why we have to name ourselves, and we
yeah,
have to attach ourselves to that.
yeah. That's just how it is. So,
That's
but
how
the
we're
fact
gonna
that
do
we're
it.
having ideas good enough for professionals to steal, I think that's a good sign.
Like watching a movie.
Yes, yeah. Watching, yeah, deciding, but a specific movie, you know,
Yeah,
and the
it's a
fact
movie
that
that we watched on the that we talked about on the podcast. So
yeah,
technically, it was our idea.
yes, yeah, that's right. And no
Yeah.
one talks about movies on podcasts.
No,
Yeah,
no,
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 that's original.
no. I mean, no one was talking about this one. So
That's all right. Now you mentioned Kenobi before, the TV
oh
show.
yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
my favorite character.
Right.
Not quite, but I like that character.
Yes. Yeah.
What can I say?
He's pretty well up there. Now there's
Anakin, no. That's my yeah.
there's a history between Star Wars fans not liking Star Wars, and specifically not
Well,
liking Star Wars specific actors in
well,
Star
that's
Wars.
well, I okay.
Right. Now I've got to point to this, right? But we're gonna build up to it. So
Yeah, yeah.
back when Phantom Menace came out, they gave is it Jake Lloyd?
Good
Was
old
that
Jake Lloyd,
was that that
little
is that young
little Annie,
Anakin's
little
yeah.
Annie.
Yeah, so Jake Lloyd got basically harassed for his
He got
performance,
annihilated. He
right?
got killed in
Yeah,
real life.
no, he didn't. But yeah,
Got
um,
murdered. I'm
the
kidding.
actor for Jar Jar Binks, people like he came out recently. He's like, I say recently, it was like a year ago. He's like, I was
Yeah,
contemplating suicide from all the
yeah, I saw
backlash,
that.
and
Yeah, that sucks.
I received some encouragement from some fans. Just it sounded like he
Keep
was saying that
going.
fans were encouraging him to
Live.
kill himself, but they
Oh,
were encouraging him to stay alive. That was the bit essentially. I just fucked up the
yeah,
wording and
yeah,
now I had to
yeah.
explain it.
Yeah. Josh just said like fans wanted him to kill himself and all
Yeah,
that. And
yeah.
I'm
They
like,
they,
no.
they did they did they hated him. Uh,
Well,
were there any controversies like that in the original trilogy, or was that just generally
um,
well received?
no, not
No,
really.
so it's just
Well, yeah,
really
those movies were really well received. Yeah,
yeah.
and
So
in general, they're pretty good.
they are
Um,
yeah. Um,
mm.
not not much can be said like that about the
Oh,
sequels.
oh no,
No, no, they're not well
no.
received at all. But there were similar things that
Well, by critics they are, but
yeah,
by people who aren't retarded, yeah, they're fucking terrible.
yeah. So
Yeah.
the actress for the character Rose Tico, what is her name?
The thing
Kelly
is,
something.
they say that, but I've never seen any evidence of that actually happening. You know
There's
what I mean?
it's
Like,
I'll find some tweets. The tweets are now considered evidence. You see.
well, that's the thing, right? It's like if you can't handle people calling you names on the internet, then why you on the internet? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, see, they don't have a
That's the
choice. If
thing.
you're in the business of making
Like,
films,
well, Star Wars fans got me off the internet. It's like, well, I mean, maybe your skin wasn't thick enough, man. Like, I don't know.
oof,
You know, maybe you got some thin skin there. Just don't look at this. Don't look at the computer screen.
I
You know what I mean?
wonder in
Just
if
shut the computer screen off.
I wonder if in time your opinion on that will change because I have reason to
No,
believe that it will.
I don't think so.
We'll
No, I don't
see.
think so.
We'll see. I think
If Joe
it's entirely
Schmo on the
possible.
internet with 10 followers said "kill yourself," I'd be like, okay, all right, I'll do it. Okay, all right.
Yeah. Well, you see, Disney tried to get ahead of it this
Yeah.
time, right? They basically preemptively, like the actress for,
Preemptive strike.
fuck, what's the name? What's the name of the black chick who's been portrayed as the main antagonist
Well,
so
I'll
far in Kenobi?
say, yeah. Would you give me a second? I'll say in general, not good to to shit all over actors, primarily because actors are literally just acting. They don't really have much creative control at all
No,
on the decisions of the characters,
no, it's
because
just
it's all comes down to writing for the most part, except for certain things.
yeah, like how they
Um,
portray him. Yeah,
yeah, how exactly they portray the dialogue. But of course, the directors and the screenwriters have like their ideas in mind. So if they go off script, if they don't like it, they'll just tell them to do it again in
yeah,
terms of like the way they perform it. but in general, also the way the character isn't because of the actor; it's because of the writing. But even then, I wouldn't say harass the writer. I just say like, if you want to, you say, "Hey, this sucked" or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, you know,
Well,
like
that's
you
what
don't
people
go
do, and
like,
if you have too many people say, "Hey, this
Yeah.
sucked," then you get run off Twitter.
Well, I mean, it can suck, and I think people need to acknowledge when their shit stinks.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, you see,
and people don't.
they try to get ahead of this, right? This is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
actress. I'm gonna figure out what the character's
I
name
mean, I got
is.
nothing. I got nothing wrong with the actress in the new show Kenobi,
So
but it's like
Reva Savanda, is that?
I'm like, damn, a new Inquisitor, another one that we haven't seen before in
Yeah.
any of the shows or the Fallen Order game.
Yep. So she's I tried to look at a Inquisitor like explainer video, and the lore is just all over the place. So maybe they're trying to establish something.
Spinny lightsabers and shit that look
Yeah.
retarded.
Oh, they spin in Kenobi as well.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. It
Okay.
looks stupid.
It does.
It's supposed to be intimidating, but it's like this is just dumb.
I remember I think it was like after high school once we went to a Target and we were just like fucking around with the toys.
Like,
We were,
what the
we were
fuck is
really young? Yeah.
We're looking at the Star Wars toys, and
Like,
we were well, not
what's
that
this
young.
shit?
We were like 16.
I wasn't gonna
Yeah, but
say
it's like,
that. I wasn't gonna say we were like that old.
We were looking through the lightsabers,
Yeah.
and it's like, what's with this fucking spinny one? What the hell is that?
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, yeah, the double-bladed lightsaber is cool, and having two lightsabers is cool, but having this stupid spinny one, I mean, it's
It's like a fucking helicopter blade.
yeah, and they use it to fly in Rebels. It's retarded.
It is pretty stupid.
It's so stupid.
Yeah. So the actual tweets in question, it was like so the article here that I've got is Ewan McGregor condemns Star Wars fans for sending racist messages to Obi-Wan Kenobi co-star, and her name is Moses Ingram, and I guess they don't like her or her performance.
Well, the thing is, that could just be them doing it, like the company itself doing that to draw. Like it could just be made up. They could just make that up completely.
Yeah, like the whole thing, like,
and then just be like, well, how do you respond to this? You know?
In terms of like actual people who use Twitter, the vocal minority is like overwhelming, and most of them are bots.
Most of them are retarded.
Yeah, but actually, most of them are bots. Yeah, and it's
funny. It came out that Joe Biden, like half of his people following on Twitter were bots. It's
that's
like
so funny.
that. Yeah, because of the Elon Musk buyout and whatnot. They found out that 50%, like literally 50%, were bots. That's insane.
That is a massive number.
It's like 10 million or something.
Oh shit.
You know? Yeah, like actually.
Holy fuck.
You know?
How do you even?
Yeah.
How do you even control 10 million bots?
I mean, I don't know, man. Twitter's got a way. They got a way to do it.
Yeah.
You know,
actually,
it's something insane.
As soon as the internet in Russia was like not knocked out, but like not strengthened. What's the word? Like restricted. That's the word.
Yeah.
All the Russian bots on Facebook just disappeared. And
yeah, that sucks.
There were heaps of like fan pages and accounts and communities and shit that were just went dead silent.
Yeah, I mean, that sucks.
Because it was all bots.
No more Russians.
Yeah.
No more Russian bots.
Yeah, and it's just like that proves how much of the
what
internet
turns
is just
out,
not real.
Yeah. Well, it turns out we got American bots over here with Joe Biden.
Fuck yeah, dude.
The Russian bots might have been real to some extent, but the American ones were absolutely real.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, isn't that insane?
Yeah, that's even
the new Russian bot is the American bot.
That's arguably worse.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. But the actual there was a statement from Disney before the show even aired about like from the actress. She's like, oh, you know, if you're racist, it was something like, if you hate my character, you're just racist, essentially.
Yeah, true.
And
real.
It's
yeah,
that's not necessarily the case, but it looked like pre-damage control to prevent another Star Wars incident where another disliked character, would just get harassed off social media. So that was an interesting tactic.
Well, people who do that as shit in general, it's like who's like I don't think anyone really likes people doing that. But the thing is, like this is called the Kenobi show, not the new cool Inquisitor. Whoa, look at this
Well,
cool
I
new
would
character
actually like
show.
to see some stuff about the Inquisitors that's not just here. Here's some bad guys with spinny
Here's some
lightsabers.
new Inquisitor characters. It's like, damn, dude, if only they were in like the original
Mm.
trilogy.
Oh,
Maybe they should have thrown them against Luke. I don't know.
I accidentally spoiled like
Yeah.
all the Inquisitor stuff from Jedi Fallen Order because it turns out Daz had not finished the game, and it was showing like
Damn.
all like the death scenes and shit,
Oh no.
and like the boss fight endings and all that. And he's like, dude, I haven't played the game, and I was like, oh,
No.
well, you got the
No.
game a couple of years ago, so hurry up.
Maybe you should have.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe you should have.
yeah,
Literally, it came out in like 2019.
yeah.
No, it's funny, but like the Inquisitors kind of suck. Like I don't know.
In general,
Like I mean, like power wise, like the second sister, she loses to what's his face, and he's complete shit when compared to Darth Vader. So
yeah, but she
you know what
also
I
loses
mean?
to Darth Vader
What she well, technically she doesn't fight Darth Vader. She just lets
because you
herself get
can't. No one can
killed.
fight Darth Vader. Darth Vader in
Yeah,
that game
yeah,
is just
yeah,
like an overwhelming figure.
yeah. Even though like he can be beaten, and he has been beaten.
Not in the game.
Yes.
In that game,
Yeah.
he
Well,
gets
yeah,
beaten.
yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's just that the power level is weird. It's like, so wait, you've like trained a lot, but you get beaten by this guy who hasn't trained very much at all, except for recently. But then, yeah, Darth Vader can kill him really easily. How come you can't kill him? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. It's just for storytelling
You
purposes.
can't hit him while he's dodge rolling away.
No,
All he's got to do is just roll commando roll out of the way.
that's just so the game can happen. Which you know what, I don't mind.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
That's fine.
I do, but that's all right. No,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Well, when was the last
I mean,
time you finished that game? By the way.
oh yeah, I haven't.
Oh, what a
Yeah,
shame.
yeah, yeah.
What a
I know
shame.
yeah, I know it. Yeah, it's really terrible. I don't get to play through this amazing story with this amazing character, but
Yeah. Ah, well, I mean,
I
I
know.
liked it.
Oh,
I like the story. I like the gameplay.
I like Jedi Academy more.
That's okay. You're allowed to.
Yeah, you got Luke Skywalker, Jedi Master Luke Skywalker with his Jedi Academy.
Hmm. Yeah, it's
Kyle
fun.
Katarn. So
It's.
epic, actually. It's really cool.
I'm gonna address this as like
He's not a failure, and he's like awesome.
before
Yeah,
before we hit record. I was like, I don't really want to talk about Star Wars, and then we've done it for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, ah, fuck.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
called We Like Star
I
Wars.
know. I know. I
We're
don't.
passionate about Star Wars.
I don't know if I like to like Star
You,
Wars anymore.
why not?
I don't know. It's just I. It's probably because of Lego Star Wars.
Yeah,
At the
yeah, yeah.
moment, it's because of Lego Star Wars.
But the thing is, I can put on like the Phantom Menace, and I can be like, "Yeah, this is awesome."
Yeah,
I can just put
I'm
that
not
on
there
and be
yet.
like, "Yeah, I
I'm not there
love
yet,
that."
man. It's give it some
Yeah.
time, and I'll get there.
No, no, no. But the game is like a different thing. They just take like they sort of take the events that happen and then do their own stupid comedy that sucks
Yeah,
with their own voice actors, and I just don't like it. But if I watch just straight Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the blah, 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 any of that, I'm like, yeah, 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 this is epic. You know,
yeah, I
I
do
get
know.
all the lines, all of them exactly the way they're supposed to be said in the exact voices. I'm like, yeah, 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 sand, this is epic. I hate sand.
I've
Yeah.
just figured it out. I figured it out. So if something's bad, right?
Yeah.
The thing that's worse makes it seem better. So do you know how everyone hated
Mm.
the prequels
I
when they came out?
mean, I
Hang on,
still
just
think
hear
the
me out. Hear me
prequels
out.
suck, but
Hear me out. Right. Okay. Yes, they
love
can
them.
suck. Right. So people hated the
Yeah,
prequels because of the original trilogy, right?
yeah.
Then eventually, in time, they warmed up to them, and now people hate the sequel trilogy.
Well, I think it's different because there's a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they're not all thinking the same things.
Yes. True.
Even with a
I'm
lot of the
generalizing. I'm
criticism,
generalizing.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Even with a lot of the criticism that came out around like the later 2000s about the prequels, because you got a lot more video essays
Yeah.
about how the prequels suck,
Yeah.
which they aren't very good. I just love them. I
Yeah.
just think they're awesome.
Yeah. Because you and I grew up
And
with them. Yeah. So
yeah,
that's a it's biased, like,
yeah.
but it's still I still enjoy watching them.
Just do
You
whatever.
told me
Yeah.
that you told me that you had an announcement to make. I think.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been working on a little project for some time, and I haven't really been working on it here and there, but The announcement is it's going to be finished next month. Next month, start of
Whoa.
next month, July 2nd, it will be released no matter where I am in the project. If I have finished it or not, it will be released.
Okay.
I will be releasing my review of the game Resident Evil 8. I know it's a bit late. It came out over a year ago,
More like Resident Evil late.
but more like that's right. That's
That's right.
exactly right. That is
Yeah.
actually that's pretty good actually.
Yeah, that's right. Mate,
Yeah,
take notes. Yeah.
that is a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah.
We got a comedian over here.
Maybe possibly even description worthy. Just say Resident Evil late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but basically, I will be releasing it. It will be released in 1 month time. I'll be giving myself a deadline, and I'll be working on it seriously for the next month. I have never been working on it seriously, but now I will. 1 month time, it will be completed. I will be releasing it on the day, either the second or the third, depending on.
Hey, stick to
Uh,
the second. Stick to the second. Because if you
okay,
make the
fine. Then it'll
announcement at
have to be
night, yeah,
done by the. Well, it depends on upload time and
yeah,
whatnot. If I have finished it and it doesn't get uploaded on the second, well, I'll just say I finished it on the second and it
all right,
didn't. You know, the
cool.
upload time
Well,
did that. But by that date, I will be done and it will be finished, and I will be posting it on my channel, YouTube channel, The
I'll
Mossman.
plug it. I'll plug it. It'll be fine. I'll put a link. And
Absolutely.
then is that because these come out next Thursday? Sorry, the 2nd of July. Let me check the calendar. That is a Saturday. So by the next
Hmm.
week, the episode on the 7th of July, that is when.
Oh,
Uh,
is that when this episode's coming out?
no. This episode that we're recording right now, this will come out tonight as soon as I'm done.
Oh, nice,
Right.
nice, epic.
So, the 7th of July, that's where that
Hmm.
episode that comes out, that's where we're like, hey, check out the episode. It's on the episode. Check out the video. It's done.
Yep,
Okay. So timeline wise, that's where you're at. So good. Finally,
yep,
you put
yep.
yourself on some
I've
pressure.
made an announcement. We got the pressure going.
Yeah.
I can
Good.
only work under some form of pressure. It will be done next month. I will be doing it. Now that we've made the announcement, I am freaking out. No, I'm kidding.
Nah, you'll be
It will
fine.
be done. It will be done.
Yeah, you'll be alright.
It will be
Good.
done.
Good. Right.
Yes.
Now, we've gone longer than I pitched, but let's keep going. Right. Now,
That's all right.
I'm
That's
going to
all
bring
right.
back. Here's a fun segment. This is called the segment stealing segment. This is where we steal
Oh,
a
wow.
segment. Yeah, you don't have to. Okay,
New segment.
hang on. I'm going to start that bit again. Right now, I'm going to do the bit without being interrupted. All right.
Do not interrupt. And if I hear any more interrupting, there'll be serious consequences. Okay, fine.
I'm going to
You
start
have
this
the
again.
floor, Josh. I
Okay.
will not talk.
Fantastic. This is called the segment stealing segment. This is where we steal a segment from another podcast or show that we've heard and credit them so that it's fair. And we just do their idea as part of the thing. So today is not actually a segment on a show. This is a bit that I heard that I thought, hey, this will actually be quite fun. So, Moss, are you familiar with the podcast Two Bears, One Cave?
Oh, I can talk now.
Yes,
Sweet.
now you can talk. Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard of that crazy little podcast. Yeah.
Okay, good. So, for those who don't know, it's a podcast with two comedians from America. They're mates with Joe Rogan, but their names are Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer. And basically,
Wow.
a topic came up where Bert Kreischer, he's like, hey, am I racist? And then they're discussing it.
Yes.
And they eventually go like, hey, I did this test online called the racist test, essentially. And they just go through and they're having a good time. So I think it'd be a good segment to do the racist test on this show. So what I'm going to do is
Wow.
I am going to share screens as soon as I put this. Yep.
I love racism. Let's do it.
Well, that's a terrible, terrible start, if I'm honest.
What? Oh.
You're not supposed to.
I just love. No, wait. What? I
You're
just
not
love to win
supposed to
races.
pass. You're not supposed to pass the test like that.
I just love to win races. What's wrong with that?
Oh, you see, that's not what this is. This race is about where you're born or like what ethnicity you are, essentially. So if you join my screen,
I love racism.
fantastic. All right. So what we're going to do is
I can see.
I'm going to duplicate the test so that we can answer one each at the same time. Okay. So I will put.
Couldn't you just? Couldn't we just answer them together on the same time?
But you see, what if we're both? What if we're not both racist? What if only one of us are racist? How would we know?
True. It's like a combined person. All right, fine. Are you sending it to me?
What I'm doing is I'm actually bringing it up, and I'll be able to control it here.
Oh, you can answer for me.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
sweet.
perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. All right, let's go down to the first question.
Okay.
Let's start this test.
It's a fantastic test. So we have to do it audibly because there's no video, even though we can see here. So the first question is, do you consider yourself a racist?
Oh, this picture's so funny. What the fuck is this? Like a black girl putting on a white woman's face? What?
Hey, that's whiteface.
That's whiteface, bro. That's digital whiteface.
Yeah, it
Can't do
is.
that.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, all right.
So do you want to do joke answers or do you want to do serious answers? Because one is
I
more
will.
entertaining.
I'm so real. Put yes because it's funny.
Okay. So.
Can you click on any of these?
Why is it not letting me? At the moment, it's not.
Did it do it before?
Wait. What the fuck is wrong with this? There we go. Now it's back. Wait.
No, it's not.
I thought I saw
Do
it.
you have to press the start thing?
Oh, you do.
There you go.
There you go. It's up there. It's the start thing. All right. There we go.
Okay, there
Now we
you
can press
go. There you go.
it. Should have checked that.
Sweet.
Okay. So you say
Yeah, we
yes.
don't care about ads.
No,
All right,
no.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
What, you don't consider... What the fuck?
No, see, I'm not. I'm actually.
Okay.
I hate a lot of races equally. You see.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Do you have a first impression of a person by their color or race? Yes.
Now, see, okay, that might not necessarily be a negative thing, right? They're trying to frame it as a negative thing, but like,
Absolutely.
that's a real thing. Like, that's not. Some people can't just
can't
help that. Like you're saying,
I mean,
it's a
if
joke.
an Asian guy is walking towards me, I'm gonna think he's good at maths, he's good at martial arts. I mean, I gotta be careful.
He's going to attack you. Yeah, that's.
If I try to fight this dude, he's gonna hit me with the Rasengan. He's gonna hit me with the
He's
Naruto.
going to do a spinning kick on the back of your head while solving calculus.
Yeah, exactly right. I can't deal with a person like that. I gotta be careful, whenever I'm around. So some of them Asian folk, as they call them.
Yes. Now you see,
We have to be careful.
the answer. There is an option here that says you can put yes, no, or sometimes, right?
Yeah,
So, I think
you're just inconsistent.
Well, hang on. They say first impression,
Yeah.
right? So because of that inconsistency, I'm going to change it to sometimes for me, right?
Wait, you're telling me you're just sometimes racist? Wow, you're such a good person.
Yes, only sometimes, right?
Yeah.
You got to allocate
Wow.
specific times for racism, right?
Wow,
So, is there
is there a particular race?
You read it then. Is there a particular race you don't like?
You read it. Yes. There was a particular race I don't like.
Are you just trying to get are you trying to make it say that you're racist?
No.
What if by the end of
why would I
this
do that?
it says congratulations, you're not racist?
It'd be funny if it said congratulations, the police will be at your door.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we've contacted the authorities.
Mm.
The police are on their way.
Yeah, well, you see, I have to stay in pre-established information, so I have to say no for this one, just based on the previous
Wow.
answer. That's just how it works.
You don't like a particular race?
No, is there a
What?
particular
You
race that you
did.
don't like? No, well, hang on. You're twisting the words around now. You see,
Huh?
I'm saying
Just because I said I hate those that race so much, I hate them. Just because you said that, I mean, it doesn't mean you hate them,
a
right?
good job on like pivoting around, picking
Saying a
specific,
particular race,
Yeah, good job there. Just want to acknowledge that.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Do you make racial remarks or comments?
Yes.
Jokingly, definitely, but like they've
You say
separated that.
jokingly?
They've
You
separated
put
it.
jokingly. Well, if you do it jokingly, that's still evil, so I'm going to put
Of
yes.
course.
I mean, if you make a racist joke or remark/comment, that's so evil.
Well, see, but here's the thing about it. I'm about to defend not all racist jokes, but the idea of racist jokes. Okay.
No, I'm going to defend all racist jokes seriously.
Okay. Wait.
Hang
Hang on. There's racist and there's bigoted, right? Now,
I don't care.
the bigotry in racism is specifically about
different.
race, right? But you can make racism is
Isn't racism about race?
Yeah, but yes.
Bro, this guy trying to come up with a differentiation between bigoted and racist. What is he, racist?
Look,
slash
there's
bigoted?
no. Hang on. Like, there's no
What is it?
hatred, right? I think you could be racist without hating, right?
I hate. I'm a hateful person. I hate everyone.
Because
No. It's called We Do a Little Joke.
yeah. Look, I'm not trying to defend racists either. right?
I am. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
I know. Look,
No, that was a joke.
this is
No,
yeah,
guys,
of
come on, that
course.
was a joke. Don't
Yes,
kill me.
that's. This is getting
Yeah.
increasingly harder to talk about.
No, 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 it isn't.
Okay,
Do you have friends who belong to a different race?
I definitely do.
Yes. Yeah, I do too.
Friends, plural.
Yeah, yeah. I said yes, you
Yeah.
fucking idiot. Yes. I have friends who have different races.
Multiple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. But
Well, there
yes.
are a few, but they're all like my peers.
Yes, you retard.
Okay, all right, all right.
Damn, dude.
I don't know. I hesitated there, and I think that's telling for you and not for me. You know.
What, you hesitated, not me. I
Yeah.
do have you.
Yeah. Okay, okay. What is your opinion on interracial relationships? They say
It is
option one.
wrong.
Option one.
It's evil.
That's cool. Option two. It is normal. Option three. It is different. Option four. It is weird. Option five. It is wrong.
It is wrong. It is wrong.
You're trying to get the test to say that you're racist, aren't you?
No.
I don't believe you for a second.
It's so wrong. It's so
fine.
wrong.
Dude, okay.
So wrong.
Okay. Look at the scale of the world, all right?
No.
By statistics, it is normal.
Disagree. No, by the statistics, it isn't actually.
What do you mean? There's like
By the statistics, most people marry within their own race.
okay, but
have kids within their own race.
it's still not abnormal.
No. Well, in terms of like numbers, yeah, it would be abnormal. Yeah, in terms of like statistics, it would be yes. Like being a trans person is not normal in that sense because it is.
Okay, that
It is
that's
like the likelihood is low.
okay.
What the fuck? In this picture, that's just a white woman with she just been in the tanning salon.
Yeah, that's not a different race. That's a
That,
cosmetic.
that's like
That's a
that's
cosmetic
like that bitch.
alteration. Yeah.
That's like that bitch who said she was black, but she wasn't. You remember that?
Is that this is the person? Are we thinking of the same person?
I think so. She
The
said she was African American, and she like painted her face black and got dreads and all that.
we weren't thinking of the same person, and we're gonna move on from that because
I'm sure we were.
I'll tell
Okay,
you.
I don't know who you were.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you after because I was thinking way more specific.
What is your first reaction when seeing a Caucasian woman with an African American child? I think that child is probably adopted.
Okay, I thought that.
That's what I'd say.
Before I read the answers.
No, I do that. I do that about like every race. If it's like, it's like an Asian with a brown child,
Yeah.
with an Indian child, it's like, well, looks Indian.
Well,
It's
hang
like,
on.
yeah, okay.
You know, like Indian is an actual. It's like it's in the Asian umbrella.
Now, when I say Asian, I mean like Oriental,
Yes.
my guy.
Yes, I know, but because
And
Asian,
you know,
Asian
but
is
you're
such
like,
a
well, you
broad
can mean this
term.
and that.
It's such a broad term.
Indians do not call themselves Asians, okay?
No, but I'm
I
saying
think we
they
know.
should. They should.
Oh yeah, they should. Yeah, they should. Yeah, absolutely, they should. To confuse racists like me.
Here, do you deny to involve in other people's festivals or cultural gatherings?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Do we tell the Korean barbecue story?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't. Depends on the culture.
Yeah. Well, kind of.
I don't. I'm not actually a racist. I
you can
pretend,
go-
but Josh is real.
You can go racist and you can be like, yeah, I refuse to order Taco Bell, right?
Oh
cultural,
my god!
right?
If you order Taco Bell, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Yes, yeah. But you see, that's
I'm
also not
peeved.
exactly what the question means, right? Maybe it's just like, what if it just doesn't appeal to you? Like, that's fair. Like, I'm not
Then
very.
it depends on the culture, I guess.
Do you deny
Or
to
just sometimes.
So.
I would say it depends on the culture. Literally, if I don't like the people, no, I'm kidding. If I'm like, it doesn't appeal to me. Yeah.
Yes, but if none of them appeal to you, then the answer is yes.
But they don't, so there you go.
But if the answer is the same for every culture, then yeah, we'll just put I'm putting yes for me.
Why would you be questioning it? You're yes?
Well, no,
Hey, don't put yes for me. Put depends on the culture.
Okay. Oh, sorry. That was a.
So you deny to involve in other people's festivals or cultural gatherings.
Well, like, because I just don't get involved.
So if there was some like Mexican food festival, you wouldn't go.
Yeah, but it's not because
They need food.
It's not because I don't say I wouldn't go. Oh, I hate Mexicans. No, it's because I don't
I hate their
enjoy the food.
culture and their traditions.
No, but I
That's
don't.
all.
It's just I don't partake.
That's all. I just hate their
It's
cultures
not
and
a
traditions, and I
refusal
wouldn't
out
take
of
part in it.
hatred. I'm just not interested.
Yes, yep. Evil. Josh is evil.
No,
Evil.
no. Hang on, you're paying this wrong.
Josh is racist. Josh is evil.
No.
All right, next question. Next question. Now that we've gotten that out of the way,
All
next
right, all
question.
right. How will you react if you see an act of racism?
To each their own. What is like an act of racism though? Is that like
it's too broad.
violence,
It's too
or is
broad.
that like it's way too broad? It's like, wait, so what is like? What do you mean? Like if someone called someone the N word or something? You
Okay,
know?
if someone was like intentionally coughing near an Asian person, for example, that's an act of
That's
racism.
stupid. That's not an act of
No, but
racism.
you see, because the
Because
coronavirus
Asians have
originated.
weaker genetics and they die if you cough on them.
Oh, well, you see, that's
I
also.
guess you're right. Josh. An act of racism. What is that even meant to mean? You know what I mean? It's like what an act of racism. Like what
It's too broad, so I have to say to each
is
their own.
way too
I
broad.
have to say
Yeah.
to each their own.
But even then, as like a comedy focused person and as like comedy focused people,
Yeah.
In that general way, like I'm not gonna get pissed off at someone for saying a word, you know what I mean, or saying something that you might find insensitive. You know, like, I
No,
don't
but
care.
like if they're saying a joke,
I give
right,
a
and it's a
shit.
racist joke, but the joke is bad, you say, "Hey, that joke's bad." You don't say, "Hey, you can't say
Yeah,
that." It's
you can't say that
no, it's like, "Hey, dude, your joke's not
and then
funny."
beat the shit out of them. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, why is that open?
I'm gonna go on stage and beat up Chappelle. I'm gonna Dave Chappelle
Yeah. Yeah.
because
It's,
his
I
joke
don't think
was
anyone confused
racist
who
and
you meant
bad.
when you said Chappelle. That's okay.
Yeah, Chappelle Colby,
All right. Did you like the
Chappelle
quiz?
O'Neal. No.
No. Okay, I'll put yes. See what happens.
View my results.
Let's see. Are we
I'm a
racist?
racist. I'm mega
I
racist.
got you are not racist.
Whoa! Oh, for some reason mine's still loading.
I don't know why. Yeah, it's trying to figure it out.
Damn.
It's like
Josh is not,
congratulations,
you are far away
far
from being a
away.
racist. And the picture is a bunch of white hands and a bunch of black hands coming together.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. Why is this
Did
not?
you just not?
Okay. Wait. You said.
Oh,
Yes, yeah.
Josh screwed up the quiz.
No, I didn't do anything.
Press the. Okay.
If I refresh, you have to answer again.
Damn. Well, I guess the answer is I'm not a racist either. Oh well.
Oh, hang on. That might not be true. I have to
Oh
refresh.
well.
All right. Let's do it
Oh
quick. Let's do it
no.
quickly.
Gotta
Okay.
do it again. Are you kidding me?
All right. You said.
Yes.
Okay. So you said yes.
Yes.
First impression. You said yes.
Yes.
Particular race.
Deserve to. Yes. Do you make racial remarks jokingly?
You said jokingly. Do you have friends?
You
from a
have
different
friends who
race?
belong to a different race? Yes. What
do
is it
you-
wrong? What is your first reaction
said
saying that child is adopted?
What's this? Look,
Yeah.
he is so trashy.
Yeah, what is that option? It's like,
That's a
who's
bait.
thinking he is so
Yeah.
trashy?
Yeah.
Like, what? That doesn't even make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
It depends on the culture for me.
Okay.
That's all.
How will you
And then,
react? You've said to
teach
each
their
their
own.
own, and you
Yeah.
said yes.
No on the do
said
you like the
no.
quiz?
Okay.
I hate the quiz. You are racist and evil. Whoa, I'm racist.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Wow.
Ooh, and it's a picture of like a black and white guy staring each other down.
Yeah, but
That's
very close.
me.
They're about to kiss, and you're the white guy.
Yeah, that's not true.
That's
It says racist, so that means they're about to like battle. They're
Wait,
about to
hang
fight.
on. It says yes. You seem to be a racist person.
Wow, but then it says you are racist, so it's more definitive at the top than it is down the bottom in the qualifying statement.
Wow.
Well, you know what? I thought that quiz was epic. Turns out I am racist. I am.
What's this? More racism quizzes.
How black are you?
How
How
white
black
are
are
you?
you?
How dark
think
am I?
these quizzes are more racist than we are.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I want to revisit
Yeah,
that one
the
because
people who write these quizzes are more racist than we are.
we have to take that quiz next time.
They're like, oh, how high can you jump? You know, how much do you like basketball?
I'll bookmark it, but we'll preview it next time. Wasn't that great? Sorry about the quality there, because I listened back to that, and it was shit. This is an official acknowledgement of that, and I will do better. This is an official declaration of that, and I'm not going to do anything to change it. You just have to tolerate it, and I'm kind of speaking to myself in the future there, because I know I'll be listening to that and hating it. But I think the content's good, so I'm not fucking scrapping it. Next guest, you know who he is. I'm not gonna say. I don't know what order I'm putting the clips in. That's a lie, because I just acknowledged the quality of the previous call. It's Tom. It's just Tom. First on the agenda. To make it natural. You sent me an article from Twitter. What's the headline of the article?
The headline of the article,
Yeah.
I'm actually going to get this up myself now too, is man dies searching for frisbees in Florida lake amid alligator warnings.
Right, now that sounds terrible, okay? He should have
Horrible.
known what was going to happen based on the warning signs, alright? That's why signs are there, to tell you what's going on, right?
What not to do.
What not to do. And in this particular sign, it says, danger, do not feed or molest, with a picture of an alligator. I almost said a crocodile, again.
Nope.
Now, there's an unwritten rule with all signs. It's that something had to happen for that sign to be there. Now, I don't know who's going around molesting alligators, but
it was Florida, man.
It's
like that's just the
Florida,
default.
Now, I think, all right. The idea, the legend of the Florida man is fucking amazing. Like, it's just accepted. It's a culture thing now. Like, that's just where things happen. And it's fantastic. It's always some nuts shit, and it's always Florida. Like, you go. Sorry, we're doing this online now. By the way, it's not in person at the moment. This is the call-in episode, so we're gonna interrupt each other.
Well, no. Like, what I want to know about is like the charges. So it's like obviously bestiality is illegal and stuff. So what people do shit with animals and stuff, and they get in trouble with the law and X, Y, Z. Great, fair enough. But I just want to know how that works in like a courtroom or just anything regarding the alligator. I like to think that they have it on like the witness stand.
It's like
they get little alligator doll out.
On this diagram, please point to where he touched you. And you just get what noise do alligators make? Like a
splash.
But they go like a. Is it like a?
I don't know. Maybe a growl. I don't.
It just hears the alligator just go.
Is that a dolphin?
I don't know. No, dolphins are more louder, I guess. Hang on, I was googling. I was gonna try, but I decided not to. I was googling the charges for bestiality in America, but I think I'm gonna change that Google search to "What does an alligator sound like?" Because I think that'll make for great content. Fuck, my words are broken.
That just sounds like that song from a few years ago that was really awful.
Which song?
I don't want to say it.
Oh no, I know what song.
That's right.
2012, 2013 maybe?
Not long enough ago, I'll put it that way.
2014. Do you know why? Do you know why I know that? Because I did a school project relating to that song. I think we're talking about the same song.
I think we're talking about the same song too.
Yeah, so do you want me to tell you about the project? It gives away what the song is, and we can stop being vague. So the song was "What Does the Fox Say?" Is it not?
I was thinking of the Mario Party theme song.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. Of course.
Real quick, we'll just sidetrack. I've got the sound. I was right.
I wish there was a side-by-side comparison of what you did compared to that.
Oh no! If only it was on record. Oh, well, bad luck. I'm not doing that. It's like you may be wondering, why do I hear birds at the start? Well, that's because there were birds, and it was not an alligator chirping.
I didn't think that's what it was. I thought there were birds. No one's going to think that was. Oh, yeah, no, this is the alligator.
In case there has to be clarification. No, some people are stupid. They don't understand.
I don't want those people listening to this podcast.
Oh well, I want everyone possible listening. Or, rich, poor, dumb, smart, everyone. There's only 4 types of people: rich, poor, dumb, and smart.
I only want the people who agree with 100% of the things I say to be listening to this particular show.
Well, that's already not the case, because there's already discourse between the guests of like who likes what from what episode, and the opinions, they're skewed all over the place. It's great.
Some good stuff.
Yeah, so I was going to tell you about the project that I did. So in 2014, we were tasked. It was a group project, and it was like to make advertisements for a product, and I believe it might have been English, where this project was, and my group chose to do it on like this fruit drink, But then we took it a step further, and we actually made the product, and it was just literally just blending fruit in a blender, and then adding lemonade to it. We called it fizz fruit, right? So once we'd made the actual product, we're like, fuck, this is good. We just completely forgot that there was the project to do. So in the advertisement for it, it was a song parody of What Does the Fox Say? And it's fucking terrible, right?
What grade did you get for this project?
I don't remember, but I know it was above 80.
Okay.
And it was really, like, in the ad, like, we got one of our, I say mate, our associate, to do, like, in a Lebo accent, like, to take a swig of the drink and go, "This drink is number one," and then just, like, slam it on the ground outside. And it was good. It was really good. Now, if I can find the footage somewhere, I'll show you in person.
I'm more chuckling about the fucking quote Lebo accent that you just did there.
Yeah, well, you know what? He kind of sounded like... I think that's what he was going for. I'm not entirely sure.
You're a wog yourself, so, you know, apparently it's not...
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Are you? I never really thought about it that way.
What, if I'm Lebanese?
Are you a wog?
Yes, technically.
Yeah.
So, yes?
Yeah. So it's fine, I guess.
Yeah. Yes, it is. We gotta make sure that all the political correctnesses are in line. Do you remember when you knocked the microphone off the desk last time we recorded?
Vaguely.
When the clip came off? Yeah, I almost just did it now, and I wasn't even touching it. So, I don't know.
And you got so annoyed at me about it too.
I know. That's why
mountain of apologies.
But you see, I don't hold any double standards at all, quite frankly, so that's why I'm acknowledging it now.
I like that.
There we go, now it's fixed. What were we talking about before? Oh yeah, someone molested an alligator, and that's news. So,
yep.
Alright. What else do we have here in the non-conspicuous notes that we don't have? Speaking of Twitter, there is a guy who likes to shitpost. Have you heard of Elon Musk?
Who?
Elon Musk.
Give me a rundown.
Quick Google. He's like, I don't know, I think he's the richest person ever. And he has tech companies and space companies, and he shitposts.
Actually, I'm the richest person ever.
Yeah.
You see, all you got to do is you just got to start up a company, just register it, and say, "Oh, I'm splitting this into 1 trillion shares. Hey, friend, would you like to buy 1 share for $1?" And then as soon as they do, they've just valued yourself at $1 trillion, and that you are on paper the richest person in the world.
Someone did that, didn't they?
Yes, they got in a lot of trouble with the tax man.
It's like, no, actually, they got a lot of praise from the tax man. It's like, hey, well done, man. You found a suitable loophole.
Yeah, you did it. Well done.
Yeah, and it just worked. Yeah. Well, anyway, he shitposts on Twitter constantly, and
that's right. Yep.
I don't know. He's put. So I don't know if you're aware. What month is June?
Juneteenth. It's quite important to Black history.
Right. Well, actually, unfortunately, you are wrong. You are wrong.
I think Juneteenth's like a day. I was just trying to make a meme of it. That was just all kinds of just incorrect.
That was just incorrect. However, what isn't incorrect is June being Pride Month. I almost said Jude being Pride Month. Right there.
I see.
My words are a bit fucked. I might need some caffeine after this.
Well, what is so special about Elon Musk and Pride Month?
Well, basically, let me explain. So, Pride Month is where companies, big multi-million-dollar companies, take advantage of woke culture and change their logo to rainbow colors. And it's common. It's so common that it'd be a fucking surprise. Like, you'd see companies that do it and not know what it is, and you'd just be like, okay, cool. But you wouldn't know that it's only for the month so that they can make a little bit of extra cash during this time period, and that's the only reason they do it. It's not to actually be supportive. No, not in the slightest.
Well, I want to be supportive. Yeah, of course.
No, it's all about image, and especially on social media, like the one thing made it's for image. So basically, Elon Musk has said June is almost here, and he's posted a meme with a tornado of different companies' logos. I think including some of his own.
With like the rainbow flags and stuff?
Yeah, with the rainbow flags. So, yeah,
I'm not sure if it included his own. I'll take a look.
Well, I mean, he actually did. I said that.
Alright, alright.
I did.
So
actually,
it's.
Yeah. Sorry, I said it without checking, and there is the Twitter logo in there, and he owns Twitter, so.
He doesn't own Twitter yet.
Ah, shit. Never mind then.
And I think there's an X there. I can't tell from the quality if that's SpaceX or not, but I don't think so.
Where's the X in the image?
Like the bottom.
Bottom
I
right,
can't really tell. It's quite blurry. Bottom left.
bottom left. That's Google.
No, just to the right of Google.
No, that's DoorDash.
Oh. Okay, well then never mind. Well,
Yeah.
what happened after that? The next day.
Well, the next day, the Tesla, not Instagram, fucking, I can't speak. Twitter, the Instagram Twitter page put Tesla team celebrates Pride Month, and it's got a parade and a Tesla with rainbows painted on it, basically doing the exact thing that the creator of Tesla, is he creator, owner, or just
He's not the
CEO?
creator. No, he bought into it.
He bought into it, okay.
He's just the CEO, and yeah.
Like they're doing the exact thing that the CEO is making fun of everyone else for. So I assume that he had nothing to do with it, or he had everything to do with it and just did it for a laugh, which is reasonable in my opinion. Just do anything for a laugh.
Yeah, to an extent, although it's more like, yeah, it's kind of because the thing is he's serious about it. We're talking about other companies, but then does it himself, as it like to them reap the same benefits, but then doesn't judge himself by the same standard.
Unless he's doing it ironically to just promote it.
I think it was probably just the Tesla and just major companies probably just have like calendars of what the fuck's going on for like different groups and whatever wise, and then just, you know, whatever time of year that social media teams and just posting stuff based on that just for extra promotional stuff. Because as you said, like if you go to like the Mercedes-Benz logo or Bethesda, there's memes where, and you can actually see it where they've got the rainbow like logos and shit like that on their main sites. And if you go to like Mercedes Saudi Arabia Twitter or some shit like that, it's just like the regular.
Yeah. They did the same thing with I remember Ubisoft. They did that as well because they have multiple divisions all across the world, and yeah, the Ubisoft Middle East was suspiciously just black and white. It's like the exact opposite of the of the rainbow, really, when you think about it.
Yeah, goddamn.
So yeah, I mean, I guess not everyone subscribes to that social media calendar, I guess, because everyone who wants to make money does it, and it's just proven, and it's all about acceptance, but it's not really.
Yeah, but the only problem with it is because Elon Musk is so well known. Because the thing is, if all these other companies go around and say they're promoting all this stuff, then people go, oh yeah, that feels good, great, awesome. But then who knows like much about the CEOs of like, you know, Ubisoft or Bethesda or whatever. Like they're not like internationally known, you know, shit talkers.
Yes. Yeah.
So like, and the thing is, because I think it's like Tesla did score like 100 out of 100 from some like LGBT acceptance score thing or whatever. He's like,
Right.
see, I treat all my workers equally shit.
Yes, that's right. Yes, as long as it's equal, that's what matters, and that's the main takeaway from that one, I reckon.
I will bust all unions, whether they're straight or gay. That's what's important.
It's good. It's good. I was waiting for like, okay, when is this gonna get funny? And just from like discussing and reading the news, but then that's good.
Yeah, based on the context, you know, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he is, of course. You know, yeah. Speaking of funny, you know, I got a couple of stand-up stories for you because I've been out and about, busy.
All right, let's hear him.
Okay, so I watched a guy sing a song about shitting himself to Mr. Brightside, where he just changed the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And gotta be honest, pretty fucking good. Like the whole, he changed the lyrics to like it was basically about Chinese food and how he shit himself. But it was Mr. Brightside, but he was shitting himself. And you know what? Top quality. You got to see it. So
okay, I appreciate the heads up. I appreciate you letting me know. I can absorb that information. I can take it on board, digest it, and see what I can do with it.
Shit it out straight after. Yeah.
That's right.
There was another dude who this one's a bit better. He sung a song about, like, actually it wasn't just a song, it was a whole musical number about how he catfished his dad on Grindr.
What?
Yeah.
Is it based on a true story?
I have to assume so. There was too much detail.
All right.
I
like it.
And the dude, just for visual image, I've got to remember to bleep this. He looked exactly like.
be fair, he's got a very common look.
Yes, but like almost identical, and a bit fatter.
Right.
And that's what you got to visualize. Like, this dude was at the piano playing, singing, the whole lot. And dude, like, his voice was actually pretty good. Like, I know nothing about like musical use of voice, but he did really well. Like, I'd say he's better than the person that I just previously mentioned.
The person that you're not going to name, even though you've just named, so the people can just go and just scroll back on the thing.
No,
The
because
video.
I'm going to bleep it. Because this is going to be the most... This is probably going to be the most edited podcast that I do, just based on the format of this particular episode.
Yes, but now you've shown your hand, you see.
Ah, yes, but you see...
I hold the fate of your free time in my hand like a tiny bird. Because is the person who it does look like. And I think that might look similar, you know?
I can just stop you talking whenever I fucking want, yeah? No, that's great. Speaking of great, Ricky Gervais, the great Ricky Gervais. What's your general opinion on him?
I like him. He's pretty good. I like a lot of his shows. He's pretty funny. That's my general opinion. Yeah, I like it. Basically, I like his Golden Globe stuff.
You ever seen him in person?
Oh, I don't think so. No.
Then I hate to break it to you, man, but you're a fake fan. You can't really like him if you've never seen him in person.
That's true. That is so true.
Yeah. This is where you ask me if I've seen him in person.
Have you seen him in person?
No, I have not.
You're a fake fan.
Oh shit, you caught me.
That's right.
Yeah, that wasn't worth it. But I have watched his most recent comedy special. Just recently. I did text you some thoughts. And
I replied with some thoughts.
Yeah,
yes, we did.
And this is the first time we're having this conversation.
Okay, this is the first time we are having this conversation after those thoughts. And that's not even a lie, that's just true.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I don't count texting as conversation. Like, not really. Like,
yes.
I mean, you're messaging, but... There's a particular joke that I sent you from that I'm going to quickly refer to, because I thought it was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going on about... we don't need... I'm just going to read it. We don't need angels or unicorns. We've got an octopus. That actually exists. 8 legs, 9 brains, 3 hearts, and a beak. The duck-billed platypus. When scientists found that, they thought it was a hoax because it produces its own eggs and milk. It could make its own custard. It doesn't, but it could. Now, obviously, he delivers it differently than I do. That's why I thought it was okay to read out the joke. But he does it way better. Right.
Of course.
And for that joke alone, I think that's a selling point of the whole special, really. Like,
I think so.
He is. You know those comedians that make fun of other comedians who do they're edgy. Like I just did the air quotes there, and I know you can't.
It depends. When you say making fun of, do you mean making jokes in reply to, or just
the fact that there's a guy. I think he's annoying. I don't know what his name is, but I can see
James
his face.
Acaster?
It might be
because he does a good bit poking fun of Ricky Gervais' anti-trans things, but the jokes he says in reply to that are pretty funny.
Is that where he says?
He's like, what is it? He's like, it's apparently okay to laugh at it because he's like, I used to say who that bit was about. But apparently it's okay to laugh at trans people, but still not socially acceptable to laugh at Ricky Gervais yet. And I thought that was pretty fucking funny. That was a good roast.
Is he... Okay, so when I'm visualizing the bit that I've seen, is he wearing sunglasses on stage?
I don't remember.
Okay. Is part like he just keeps saying, "It's like, what am I too challenging for you?" Is that?
Yeah.
Fuck, it's the same guy.
Challenging for you?
Yeah, he does.
That's my job. I'm a comedian.
Yeah, but he says it like fucking 10 times, and I get he's trying to hammer in the point. It's.
Yeah, but that's the joke. You don't need to find it funny if his audience does, and that's then awesome.
Yeah, okay, I understand that. Right, credit there for him. I just don't personally.
That's fair. Yeah, that's so good. But because the thing is, the difference is because a lot of people will go, "Oh no, his trans jokes they're unacceptable. They're not good." Da 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 da. But the best part about James Acaster's one is that he actually just goes and turns into comedy himself, and you can't then the people who then say, because the thing is, a lot of anti-trans people will then hear, a lot of not anti-trans people, a lot of people who are then supporting Ricky Gervais, saying he's right to say those jokes, then getting annoyed at James A. Caster. I'm like, you can't. That's the beauty of it. You can't get annoyed at him making those jokes about Ricky Gervais without fumbling over your own argument.
Yeah. But see, that's where, when you're trying to argue instead of just be funny, that's where the whole thing falls apart in my opinion.
But that's the problem with a lot of the fans of, like, with Dave Chappelle's bits and Ricky Gervais' bits with that. They just don't view it as, like, just specific jokes to laugh at, find funny, and move on.
Yeah.
They're like, no, he is the right, and they just go and they argue the point about how he's got the right to say. I'm like, we're not saying that. Yeah, some news articles and some tabloid things do occasionally, but no one cares.
No, they're just treating it like hey, this is not a joke. This is a fact. This is a statement, and I am a public messenger, and I urge you all to believe the same thing. But I'm going to deliver it in a funny way. Like that's not what it is, but that's how it's viewed sometimes. Just how I've seen it be viewed by other people. Which it's annoying, and it's not the way to do it, but everyone has their own brain and opinion, unfortunately, so that's it's just the world.
There's something I recently thought of, and I think it's very important to quickly bring up before I forget, and that is that, so basically, with this new government that we've got, there is an assistant minister to the Republic that's been assigned. Now, there's no minister of the Republic, so I don't really know who they're assisting, but that's good news.
Right.
To move towards, a Republic that are no longer under it, but a lot of people then getting back in the discussion of whether we should remain as a part of the monarchy or become a republic. And I'm on board with a lot of the monarchists, but I think that we should just switch it up. We should just join, like, the Spanish monarchy.
Just for no reason.
That's right, like, all these monarchists and stuff saying we should stick with them. I agree, I'm on board. But we could just join, like, the North Korean regime as one of their subsidiaries instead.
That would be even funnier.
And I think this is so. What do you think about this idea?
I think that if you really wanted this to happen, you've got to put it in your because you didn't win the most recent election. I know we promoted it your first time on when you shared your policies and shit when you were running.
No, I was coming in first, but I decided to pull out last second because basically, yep.
And that's it. That's all we'll get. You just decided to pull out.
That's right.
I think if you had this extra policy that we would join the North Korean regime officially, I think you would have gotten the votes this way. You would have had to pull out for no reason. I
would have gotten the votes of all the North. The thing is, I was really focusing on the North Korean community within this country. They felt ignored for too long.
And now they get to speak their voice. And,
that's right.
Let's see. It's all right. There's always next election.
Doesn't have to be North Korea. Could be like Singapore or, Portugal. Yes. Just any kingdom will do. Even though I know that Singapore's a kingdom, but we could say that they are. Why not?
Does China count as a kingdom? Is that a stupid question?
Well, I mean, it's like Singapore doesn't like a monarchy, and neither does China in that sense. But you could just say that they're a kingdom and just say in general, like, I don't see why not.
Yeah, it's like no one's gonna fact check it.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. That concludes the programming for this particular episode. We all learned some things. We all had a bit of fun. Hopefully a bit of a laugh. That should be good. If there's a particular segment I can come up with where I'm just on my own that allows me to just go off, maybe ramble a little bit, then that might be a good change of pace. We'll see. I'm not counting on it. And if anyone is really listening, then don't count on it either. Let's address the audience specifically. So I don't know who you are, right? But I sort of do. Annan, this is a shout out because Daz told me that you listen, and I was surprised, like, whoa, like I see you liking my posts and shit every so often, but I was like, wow, cool. And I said I'd shout you out, so there it is. Cool little Easter egg. Yeah, there you go. As far as where to proceed from here, just general, still figuring out how to format this, where to go, what to do, and also how to stop squeaking in the chair, because that's an ongoing problem. Just something that I've made a mental note of, and now you won't be able to stop thinking about it every time I move a little bit. But yeah, that was that. That's it. The podcast is over. Go home. You got better things to do.